guys, and welcome back to this week's video.
This week we're going to answer the question, how much does Big Norm weigh? He's got a fair bit of kit on board, so this could be interesting.
Let's bring you guys along with us as we go to the weighbridge. So this van is a Peugeot Boxer L2H2, and as a standard campervan unconverted should come in at about 1.9 tonnes in weight, and then once loaded it has a maximum capacity of 3.3 tonnes.
I guess we should talk through some of our more heavier items. So first and foremost, obviously you've got water tanks. So we've got a 75 litre cold tank, we've got an 18 litre hot tank, we have dual lithium batteries. So 560 amp hour lithium, obviously it's not the lightest. The bed is probably another big ticket item as well, because we went for a king size Emma mattress, so it's not like your usual campervan thin foam sort of thing. And lastly, the kitchen. So our kitchen we made ourselves, purely because it was an uneven, a non-standard size, sorry. So we had to make it into a certain gap. It's made out of 18mm ply and 18mm MDF faces, so it's fairly weighty in its construction. But yeah, I think they're the heaviest items, so you know, most of the van. So let's go and see how this works for us.
So currently we've got about half a tank of fuel in. Our water tank is empty at the moment. Fridge is empty. We've got no food or clothes on board as such. We have got recovery gear on board.
Yes, we've got a lot of recovery gear on board. There's a lot of honestly just random stuff under the bed that I'm not entirely sure what's there, but it's full. Obviously we've still got all our cutlery and stuff like that in there. Yep. Although we don't have the water in, we can calculate it very easily. Yep. Obviously 1 litre of water is 1 kilogram in weight, so that's fairly easy to do. And then the last one is fuel. So we've got a gauge on the van that shows us in percentage how much fuel is in there. We are currently at 54%. So I imagine by the time we've driven, the 30 miles over to go to our nearest weighbridge, I imagine that'd be more down towards bang on 50%. So again, diesel is the same as petrol. You can figure out the weight quite easily. So at the end, we'll tally up on screen and we'll put everything there for you all to see. So we've just come up with a way to make this a little bit more interesting. So I reckon we need to do a bit of a sweepstake on what the weight's going to come out as. And the loser gets to go for a lovely swim in the sea at Mara's Iron. Bear in mind the sea is bloody freezing at the minute. So neither of us want to do this. Okay. I'm going to put my guess in at 3,070 kilos.
Okay, I'm going to go 3.12.
Oh, that makes me feel like I've gone really low now. Yeah, let's see how this one goes. Let's see who's going to be going for a dunk.
I've been contemplating all my time. My thoughts make me tired, just running through my mind. Wonder if there's peace that I can find, instead of always being on the grind. I need a new purpose, I'm looking for so much more. Don't leave me here searching, you're just what I'm longing for. When times are getting crazy and everything seems hazy, is there some place for safety I can go? Run away into your escape. Run away, you're never too far to run.
It's the moment of truth, guys. I am very relieved. Better get your trunks out, baby.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
No. I lost. By quite a lot.
3.14.
Oh dear. Oh no.
So we've been to this weighbridge a couple of times before with our other vans. So yeah, nobody seems to man this cab, so we just sort of go in and use the weigh machine. So I'm feeling super relieved that my swimsuit's going to be staying nice and dry, and Alex is sulking and regretting his life choices on challenging us to games together.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes, and I think this is one of those life lessons that maybe I shouldn't quite be so cocky sometimes.
You think?
So, yeah, let's go and see how cold the sea really is in March.
I'll give you a spoiler. It's gonna be cold. Come on then.
Hey, at least give me a chance to be part of the DRW.
How was that?
Cold. Very cold. As you'll have seen on the time lapse, me go in and then get straight out. It's freezing. Well, that's my dunk done. That's a prime lesson in why you keep your bloody mouth shut. Oh, best turn you off.
So for his valiant efforts and being a good sport, I think Alex deserves a hot drink of his choice from McDonald's while we're here. Because it's normally about a 40-minute trip from home to our nearest McDonald's. So let's make the most of it while we're here.
Got the goods?
Unfortunately, McDonald's was closed, so we had to avert to Costa, which we know is cost a lot, which was £10 for 2 hot chocolates.
What?
£10.
Holy crap. So obviously we've weighed in at 3.1 tonne, which leaves us a little bit short of our weight limit of 3.3. Now obviously you may be thinking, yeah, that's alright, we've got all that you need. Well, when you're packing for trips and when you're on trips, you tend to pick up things along the way, like antlers and things like that. And funnily enough, before the trip, we actually tried to go through the process of upplating. But unfortunately, the DVLA decided to lose our V5. We got through all the engineering processes, we got through everything like that, we'd upgraded the suspension on the van, it was the final hurdle, you send everything off to the DVLA with proof, and they lost the V5. And we only found this out with about 6 weeks to spare. I think it was actually less than that. So we ended up having to do a change of address. Luckily, Jess had taken a picture of the V5 for a vignette before we left. So we had the document reference number. So we sent a change of address off to Jess's grand's house. A week later, we had the V5 back, because obviously if you're driving in Europe, you have to have a V5. So I think we should talk you through the upplating process. So initially to do it, you're going to need to find someone like Vanway Engineering. There's many other companies out there, but that's the one we chose to go with. So all you got to do is send them an email. They'll then send you a VWE form. In this you'll have to put in things like your wheels, your tyres and your suspension changes that allow you to be upgraded to a much higher weight. So you'll need to show proof of your suspension changes. So under here you can see we have our air suspension. Now one other thing worth mentioning is when you get the air suspension kit, it comes with a certificate. Now this certificate proves the weight that the van and the kit is then capable of holding once it's installed. This is vital because you have to provide it to Vanway Engineering, as they obviously have to provide an engineering report. You'll need to show proof of your tyre weight capacity, which is here, and you'll need to show proof of what wheels you have, because obviously you need to prove that your wheels can take the weight that you've been upgraded to. Another thing you have to provide proof of is what the van actually looks like inside, because you need to show that it's a camper van. Don't ask me why, but you do. I won't get too close because I don't want to be showing you our VIN number, but you can see that's the original weight plate there, and that's the Vanway Engineering one there, which has your new weight on it. Now once you complete all the steps, you'll be sent 2 documents. The first one is your design weight certificate. Your second one is your engineer's report. Now these are really important because they show that your van is actually safe for the DVLA to go ahead and upplate it. The next thing you have to do is send all of this off to the DVLA with your V5. Inside there's a section under section 1 called change my vehicle details, and under there you'll put in what the new weight will be. They send you a PDF, the Vanway Engineering, on how to fill out the V5, which makes it nice and simple. The last thing they'll also send you is your new weight plate, which you need to put on your vehicle in the engine bay to show if you ever have to be inspected by VOSA in the UK or any of the European equivalents. Now, so one thing you're all going to be asking is what's the cost? So for us at the time of filming, it was about £230 plus VAT, which we thought was pretty reasonable considering what the ramifications can be if you're caught overweight. Time frame, that's the other thing you'd be asking. So between us contacting Vanway Engineering and actually getting the plaque sent out and all the paperwork, it was about 7 days for us. They're really quick and they're really easy to work with. So that's the process. It's fairly simple, anyone can do it. Now I will say, we are not associated or affiliated in any way or sponsored by Vanway Engineering. They're just a company that we had a really positive they're just a company that we had a very positive experience with, so we thought we'd recommend them. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and remember boys and girls, if you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. We'll see you in next week's video.